I'm Tejan Adhikari. I'm doing my master's in sustainable engineering and I'm currently in my second year. For me, Momentum was very much informative. It talks about various issues that goes on in the communities, not only in the developing countries, but those issues might actually be in the developed countries like the US itself, Europe, and other different developed areas. And we talked about various issues that those places might have, like the poverty, like the problems that they face in the education, health sector, and the main one for me personally was the electricity access. Like the places that there are many places in the developing world that don't have the electricity to even very basic applications, like even they don't have the access to electricity to light their homes and charge their phones, even use the radios and so on. So it was very much informative, and there were speakers that came that talked about different case stories. They shared their experiences that they had. So yeah, I got to learn more about community. I myself come from a developing country. I'm from Nepal, and I've been to places that don't have the access to electricity, and because of that, they have even more major problems. Like they can't do any kind of income generating activities, and the child can have no time in the night time for further study, and there are various health problems that come due to using the kerosene power lamps. So I'm very much passionate about the electricity access problem, and I have worked for the development of various renewable energy projects. So I want to continue that work. I believe everyone is a part of the community. So everyone should have some share to give back to their community. And I want to get involved in the community activities, like if starting from even very minor examples, like taking part in the plantation programs, taking part in the disaster relief programs, and the majority and the highest priority I'll give is to be part of various renewable energy projects. As I've already talked about, I am very much passionate about electricity access in the off-grid communities, and I'm also doing a thesis. Currently, my thesis also involves analyzing different business model, analyzing different energy delivery mechanism that are currently working in different off-grid areas, and I'm trying to come up with a newer model, like more efficient model, so that even the poorest of the poor people can have the basic access to the electricity. And that is directly linked with the Sustainable Development Goal number 7. Like UN has developed a goal to ensure the universal access to reliable electricity by 2030. So yeah, my works are towards that goal, and that specific goal is related to many other sustainable development goals. Like if you have the electricity, then you can promote the business, you can promote the minor income generating activities, and people can eliminate the poverty. People will have better access to education, health, and other different facilities. So yeah, for me, I don't know about those options, but personally for me, I would rather give the momentum to as an informative session. It's an active class, it's an open-minded class, but it is more of a informative session for everyone. Like everyone will have knowledge, and everyone could share the stories that they have in their communities, and the people not only in their country, but they would have a bigger horizon. They would get exposed to all the different scenarios that different communities in the different parts of the world are facing. So yeah, I would call Momentum to a very much informative session.